Devin with the Cage Rage podcast. We've been covering UFC Wichita tonight. And finally on this card, I feel like there's actually a story that is going to come from this card. And it's Elizeu Zaleski Dos Santos. And it's really about time this guy gets some respect. He's a very good fighter. Very, very fun fighter to watch. Excellent grappling. Excellent wrestling. He's got really good striking. Very diverse set of skills to his game. I think he deserves a top 10 opponent at this point. And it was very obvious very quickly that he had better movement than Millender when he took him down, and his transitions, that he was a far better grappler. And when we look at Zaleski now, and I'm going to go ahead and dub him the best fighter that you have never heard of, if you're watching this. 21-5, 32 years old, and look at this, 7-fight win streak. 7-1 inside the UFC. His only loss in the UFC was his first fight, which was a split decision loss to Nicholas Darby. If we go a little further than that, he's 11-12 in his last 13 fights. Very good fighter. And he's finished his last 3 fights. And he's definitely in contendership in my eyes now. When we look at this welterweight division, I mean, it just adds to an already super stacked division. I think this might be the best division next to the lightweight division, but obviously you have the new champ, Kamaru Usman, sitting up there at top, and then all the other contenders, Tyron Woodley, Colby, Darren Till, Stephen Thompson, Rafael Dos Anjos, Ben Askren, Ponzinibbio, Robbie Lawler, Leon Edwards, the list just goes on and on. They had Dos Santos coming in at number 14 right now. I mean, there's some interesting ideas for him and going forward. I mean, I could see him even fighting like an RDA or the Stephen Thompson, Pettis winner, maybe Leon Edwards, or Vicente Luque, who's another big up-and-comer. So this division is just so good right now. And Elizeu Zaleski, that might not be too far of a stretch to say he might be the best fighter that you have never heard of at this point right now in the UFC. He's a legit contender. He's a very good fighter. And I think he's definitely the best contender so far that has come from this card.